Have you ever just looked at your cat and wondered what on earth is going on in that little head of yours? Well, you're in the right place. Today, we are going to crack the cat code. And trust me, by the end of this, you'll see your furry friend in a whole new light. Right? It's the question. Is that meow just a, hey, how's it going? Or is it a 5-alarm fire drill because the food bowl is empty? We're going to break it all down and basically turn you into a cat whisperer. And get this isn't just us making stuff up. No, scientists have actually identified at least 21 different distinct sounds in a cat's vocabulary. 21! So yeah, it's way more than just meow. It's a real language. So let's dive in and start translating, shall we? Okay, first up, let's tackle the sounds you probably hear all the time. Think of these as the everyday chit-chat, the happy and hello sounds of the cat world. All right, let's start with the classic, the meow. But here's the wild part. Adult cats don't really meow at each other. Seriously, it's a sound they basically developed just for us humans. Kittens meow at their moms, sure, but grown-up cats realized, hey, this sound gets the big two-legged creatures to do stuff. It's a tool they use specifically to communicate with you. And that meow, it's like the Swiss Army knife of cat sounds. It can mean anything from, hey, you're home, to wanna play, or, the super urgent, my bowl has been empty for 30 whole seconds. This is a code red. It can even be a, hey, can you get that door for me? The key is always looking at the situation. Speaking of context, let's talk about the purr. We all think purring means a happy cat, right? Well, plot twist. That's only half the story. A purr can absolutely mean, I'm super content, but it can also be a way for a cat to calm themselves down when they're scared or in pain. So how do you tell the difference? You gotta look at the whole picture. Is their body relaxed, ears forward? That's a happy purr. Are they all tense and hunched up? That's a distress purr. Okay, here's a sound that's pretty much always a good thing. The trill. You know that short, high-pitched, rolling sound? It's just about the sweetest, friendliest noise a cat can make. It's their way of saying a very polite hello, or maybe a little thank you for a treat. All right, we've covered the friendly chats. Now, let's switch gears and tap into your cat's wild side. We're talking about the hunter's instinct. You've totally seen this, right? Your cat is glued to the window, watching a bird, and they start making these little chirps. It's this amazing mix of pure excitement and total frustration. Like, I want it, but I can't get it. And fun fact, that sound actually comes from a mother cat calling her kittens to pay attention. And then there's the chatter, that rapid-fire jaw movement. It's not even really a vocal sound, is it? It's pure, unfiltered hunting instinct. They're locked onto their target, and their body is basically running a hunting simulation. It's like their predator instincts are just firing on all cylinders. Okay. Let's get serious for a minute. These next sounds are the ones you absolutely cannot ignore. These are the back-off warnings. When a cat feels threatened, they don't just lash out, they give you a very clear set of signals. Think of it like a ladder. Step 1 is the growl, that low, rumbling sound that says, hey, I'm not comfortable. If that's ignored, they climb to step 2, the hiss. That's a pure fear reaction. And if things get really bad, you get the spit. That short, sharp burst. It's like a hiss turned up to 11. Each sound is a step up in fear. And listen, this is so important. A growl or a hiss isn't your cat being mean. It's them being scared. They're literally begging you to stop or back away. The worst thing you can do is try to pet or pick them up. As the experts warn, that's how you get scratched or bitten. The right move? Give them space, remove whatever's scaring them. So we have warnings, and then we have outright cries for help. These next sounds are signals of genuine distress, and they mean you need to stop and figure out what's wrong fast. You know this sound when you hear it. The yowl or howl, it's not a meow. It's this long, drawn-out, almost mournful sound. It's completely unmistakable, and it's a giant flashing sign that says something is very wrong. The tricky part is figuring out what. And yeah, the list of potential causes is long. It could be pain, it could be loneliness or even boredom. It might be another cat outside that's freaking them out. For older cats, it can even be a sign of confusion, kind of like dementia. Your job really is to put on your detective hat and figure out the why. Then there's the caterwaul. This is that really intense, loud whine you hear from female cats who are in heat. But it's not just for that. Any cat, male or female, might make this sound if they're in a lot of pain or really scared. Whew, okay, so we've gone through a ton of sounds, right? From the happy little trills to the scary yowls. But if you take away only one thing today, please let it be this. This is the absolute golden rule for understanding your cat. Here it is. The most important signal is change. Seriously, it's not about memorizing a dictionary of cat sounds. It's about knowing your cat. Is your quiet cat suddenly a chatterbox? Does their meow sound different, deeper, more frantic? That's the sign. Change is the biggest signal you'll ever get. So here's your decoder toolkit. 3 simple steps. 1. Look at their body language. The sound is just one piece of the puzzle. 2. Pay attention to any change in how often they talk, how loud they are, anything. And number 3, and this is the big one, when in doubt, call your veterinarian. Don't guess, don't Google it for 3 hours, just call the professional. The bottom line is, your cat is communicating with you constantly. They're telling you everything. When they're happy, when they're scared, when something hurts, you just have to know how to listen. So now that you've got the basics of the code, what's the next thing you're going to listen for?